Go across to again Nalin Mehta, Swapan Das Gupta with us in the studio. Ajay Alok, national spokesperson of the BJP, should be joining us. Tehseen Poonawalla with us. Tausif Ahmed Khan with us. And we should also have Suman C. Raman. Now, Nalin Mehta, as you're looking at the numbers, Swapanji, as you're looking at these numbers, are you enthused? Are you encouraged?
Well, I'm encouraged on two counts.
Ji.
Number one, of course, it brings in the degree of uncertainty in the results, because if there's such a change, there's bound to be. Secondly, I think far more important at this point, we can say, is that there was a narrative going around, which is that democracy in India is actually a farce. That there has been a truncation, a backsliding of democracy. If there is any one state which has very conclusively demolished such an absurd and self-serving theory, it is Tamil Nadu, and I think the voting results.
Nalin Mehta?
I totally agree with Swapan, and in fact, the percentage increases in Tamil Nadu that we are seeing in constituency after constituency, and the real gaps are in the Chennai constituencies. Typically, when you have this kind of an upsurge, it represents a new, it represents a different kind of. It is not status quo then, right?
Yeah.
Now, what it means in terms of seats and so on, we have to see which way that wind is blowing. But something interesting is happening here for sure. I think what the BJP has done is that while it's never been a force in Tamil Nadu, it has brought a new narrative to Tamil Nadu politics, a post-Periyar kind of politics beyond the old Dravidian ideology, which was defined both ADMK and
Annamalai,
DMK.
Vanakkam, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
You're live, sir. We are live on the show. I couldn't resist giving you a call and checking with you. What's the feedback on ground? We're given to see the latest numbers, about 72% vote share, voter turnout, voter turnout in Coimbatore.
Sir, one, I think with all humility, we are very happy that the people of Tamil Nadu have turned out in large numbers. Generally, the urban areas are normally the culprit areas in Tamil Nadu. This time you see Coimbatore from 63 to 72%. Chennai has gone up by 10 percentage points just like that, sir. And Madurai, Tirunelveli and all urban areas, big swing. We're extremely happy and delighted. Of course, rural parts of Tamil Nadu, as usual, they voted out in big numbers. But we're extremely happy with the initial ground level reports. And we have been consistent that BJP will be close to 25%, NDA will be 35%. And the seats will be in double digit. We will deliver it on June 4th because it is Modi ji's magic in the ground, and everywhere beneficiaries turned out in huge numbers, and the people who want Modi ji to continue for 5 more years, they turned out in huge numbers, and the anger against DMK was palpable. We could see the tables outside the polling booths where DMK was, and we are extremely confident that June 4th will be a historic chapter in Tamil Nadu's political history. Tamil Nadu will surely move away from the post-Dravidian politics, and that will be an important marker. 70 years Tamil Nadu has waited, and June 4th will herald the new arrival, a civilizational revival, resurgence, thanks to our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, not only politically, sir, culturally also. Tamil Nadu is waiting for one leader who could awaken culturally, spiritually us, and the Honorable Prime Minister has done it, and we are truly grateful for that. I might sound confident today, but the numbers speak for it. And we are reading clear trends on the ground, and June 4th will be historic for us, sir.
Well, all the best to you on that, but what changed between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m.? 5 mani to 7 mani, what happened there, sir?
So generally, that is the time, especially in urban areas, people normally come out to vote. You will see a good increase in the morning, good increase in the evening. That's how generally the change makers come. They come in 2 waves. One in the morning. Morning was fantastic, more than normal. Evening was absolutely incredible, extraordinary. And frankly speaking, sir, people did not take this as an ordinary election. And people took this as a very important election, a civilizational glory, a cultural renewal. As I said, it wanted a leader like Narendra Modi ji to make it happen, just to awaken people, just to tell people that he is there. And today it has happened, sir. Because you have to understand 2019, when they manufactured the anti-Modi wave, that they felt is the peak of Tamil Nadu, anti-Modi wave, we have manufactured, it is there. You see that and today. And it is all, no sir, we are truly happy, and we are extremely grateful for Modi ji, his visits, his motivation, his belief, and more importantly, the people of Tamil Nadu's confidence with Modi ji. And it will be historic, sir.
You said 1 lakh voters are missing, BJP cadre are missing from the voter list. Is that true?
Yes, sir, it is true. Because Dravidian politics, especially DMK kind of politics, they are extremely savvy. And they use 6 months before the election to delete, and they do all kinds of things. And this is despite that. We have to understand this is despite that, sir. And they've done every tricks in the book. They stopped buses from running. They reduced buses. And many places the polling was very deliberate. They took approximately one vote to happen. It took about a minute and a half in some places. And many places DMK did Galata for the first time in Tamil Nadu, in Coimbatore. Normally we don't see DMK doing Galata. They coming, blocking the road, distributing money within the 100 meter. So they tried everything possible within their game book. But we are pretty confident. We know this will happen. And we were hoping that people have to see this and come out beyond it. And today people have made sure that we are going to come out beyond it. Whatever they do, you could check the data. Complete urban buses, they shut it down. And husband polling booth will be A, wife's polling booth will be 5 kilometers away. Just like that juggling, they don't want a single person to vote in two places. And if your reporter is on the ground, if you're seeing this, to complete, they made whatever, but still people travel. People complain that travel to polling booths, they check their name, and still they voted. Because this election, that extra motivation was there, sir. They wanted to stand with Modi ji, and they did it today.
Sir, final question. I know you're in the thick of things. Beyond Kovai, are there any successes that you're looking for the BJP?
No, sir. We are looking at all successes. Chennai, we are looking at a good sweep. Normally, when I say this, people will say, "Oh, Chennai sweep, it is DMK's fortress." But you mark my words, sir. Central Chennai and South Chennai will be historic. North Chennai has done extremely well. And Tirunelveli, Kanyakumari, all the southern belts have done phenomenally well. Tanjavur is one seat, which we are hoping and we are praying that we are going to enter into the Delta. And the North Tamil Nadu looks very good. And overall, sir, a very, very impressive turnout. Overall, we could see one Dravidian party's vote completely shifting to BJP. I don't want to take a name because I don't want to get into one more controversy. I'm waiting for June 4th to let the facts prove.
Right.
And one side voting has completely happened, shifted to BJP. Urban voters have turned up in good numbers. People who don't vote, now people have taken trouble to come from different parts of the world to Chennai, to all the urban cities. And you will see, sir, it will be a great beginning for Tamil Nadu.
Right. Interestingly, that Dravidian party you've not named at all throughout your campaign. So that you continue to hold that line. Thank you very much, Annamalai. It's good to speak with you. All the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that was Annamalai. Couldn't resist giving it a shot. He must have been in the thick of things, but that's what he's saying. He's saying there is a surge. There are numbers which are phenomenal, especially when he mentions Chennai South, Chennai Central, Chennai North. There are significant uptake, 5%, 10%, 9% uptake in terms of the voter turnout. That has to mean something. To all, I will open it up to our other panelists also. But yes, Swapanji, I interrupted you, Nalin, when I got through to him. Yes, please complete.
So, what I was saying was that one of the things the BJP has done, in the past when it rose in West Bengal or in Telangana also separately, there it was the party of the anti-establishment. Everybody was against Mamata. The left collapsed. The BJP rose at that point. In Tamil Nadu, BJP is doing a very different thing. In Tamil Nadu, it's playing a much larger ideological challenge to the older template of Dravidian politics, which has never been kind of broken by, which has defined both ADMK and DMK. So it's almost in some ways fighting for the next election, but creating the basis for that and also it has harked back to Tamil culture and Tamil history to create this narrative, and this narrative has been fronted by the Prime Minister nationally, not just in Tamil Nadu.
Correct. And not just that, there seems to be a constituency or a group of voters who are either disaffected, as far as the Dravidian ideology is concerned, or those who never wanted to be part of the voting process because they didn't have something that drove them, and there has to be a fresh group of voters coming in.
These numbers that is difficult to understand because by conventional psephology. Because see, in 2014 and certainly in 2014 and 19, the number of new voters that came in, that was pretty much synonymous with the increase in the BJP vote share. There was a clear correlation between that, right? Now, what we are seeing in state after state, when the newer voters are voting differently from previous generations. The same, for example, in UP, younger Jats are voting differently from older Jats, including and so are Jat women. So now that's what happened in 2022. Now, if the new voters, some of this seems to be driven by new voters. If they are breaking out of the older mold, you might see something interesting here.
Right, let's just throw it open across. Ajay Alok ji, thank you for your patience. Tehseen Poonawalla, Tausif Khan and Sumant Raman. We'll try and go across to Sumant Raman too. Sumant Raman?
Yes, Anand.
Has your point of view changed over the last